Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, topic is one of the most important, but many people find confusing and, let's be honest, a bit overwhelming. How much does a personal injury lawyer actually cost in New York? If you have been injured in an accident and you are thinking about hiring a lawyer, this question is probably at the top of your mind. And that police so legal fees can be a huge concern, but don't we are going to break it all down today. By the end of this video, you will have clear understanding of how much it costs to hire a personal injury lawyer in New York and how you can navigate the process without breaking the bank. So let's start. First things first. First of all, personal injury lawyers in New York typically don't charge hourly. It's like most other laws. Instead, most of them work on something called a contingency. But what does the mean for you? Let's break it down. A contingency fee means that the lawyer only gets paid if you win your case. So they are essentially betting on your case success. If they win, they take a percentage of the settlement of or the whole awarded damages. But if they don't win, you don't owe them a dime. Now that sounds like a pretty good deal, right? You don't have to pay anything upfront, and you only pay if right if you get compensation. Here's where it gets a bit more detailed. What is the typical contingency fee in New York? So, what is the typical contingency fee for a personal injury lawyer in New York? In general, the fee can range anywhere from 33% to 40% of the total settlement of or award. The exact percentage depends on a few factors, like the complexity of the case and whether it settles before trial or goes to court. Let me break it down for you with an example. So, if you settle your case for $1 lakh and your lawyer has a 33% contingency fee, you will pay them $33,000. If the fee is 40%, then would be 40%, $40,000. And remember, the higher the fee, the more money the lawyer gets from your settlement. But that doesn't necessarily mean you are paying more than you should. The lawyer experience and the complexity of the case often justify the percentage they pay. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's a big chunk of this settlement. But when you consider the fact that most people don't have the legal expertise to win these cases on their own, that he can actually be worth it. 2. Again, what affects the fee percentage? So, what determines whether your lawyer takes 3% or 40%? There are a few key factors that can influence the contingency fee percentage. So, let's dive into those. Case complexity. If your case is straightforward, like a simple car accident, the fee might be on the lower and around 33%. But if it's more complicated, maybe a medical malpractice case or something involving serious injuries, the lawyer might charge a higher percentage, closer to 40%. Second, whether the case settles before trial or goes to most personal injury cases settle out of court. If your case is settled before trial, the lawyer might take a lower percentage, say 33%. But if your case goes to court and involves more time, work, and legal studies, the lawyer might charge 40%. it all depends on how much time and what they need to put in the get you the best result. So the third is the lawyer reputation and experience. Let's face it, highly experienced lawyer with a deep track record will often charge higher fees, but the end of is that they are more likely to win your case or secure a larger settlement, which can still leave you with a great payout even after their fees. But are there any other costs involved? Now, you might be wondering, if you are not paying hourly fee, what other costs are involved? Are there any hidden fee you should be worried about? Well, let's talk about some of the other costs that can come up during a personal injury case. First, court filing fees. If your case goes to court, there are usually court filing fees involved, which can range from $100 to a few $100 depending on the type of case. Okay, expert witness fees. In some cases, lawyers may need to hire expert witness, such as doctors or accident reconstruction specialists, to strengthen your case. These experts can charge anywhere from a few hundred or several $1,000 per hour, depending on their specialty. Third, investigation and administrative cost. Your lawyer might also need to conduct an investigation, gathering medical reports, speaking to witness, or getting accident reports. These administrative costs can add up, but most lawyers will front these costs and deduct them from your settlement once you win the case. Most lawyers will discuss this cost upfront, so there are no surprise later on. Let me ask about additional cost during your initial consultation. Here's a big question. What happens if you lose the case? Well, the good news is that in most personal injury cases, you won't owe the lawyer any fees if you lose. That's the benefit of the contingency fee arrangement. But there's a case. Will you don't owe lawyers fees? You may still be responsible for the additional cost we mentioned earlier, like court filing fees or expert witness cost. These are typically handled on a pay as you go basis, but they are only due if you win. If you lose, those costs often go unpaid unless otherwise agreed. Now, conclusion, what have we learned? To recap, when you hire a personal injury lawyer in New York, most likely you will be working with a contingency fee arrangement. This means the lawyer takes a percentage of your settlement, usually between 33% and 40%, but you only pay if you win. Other factors like case complexity, whether the case goes to trial, and lawyers' reputation can reflect the percentage they take. We also learn that while you don't see hourly rates, there can be additional cost for court fill of lines, expert witness, and investigation fees. But your lawyer will usually cover this upfront and they are deducted from your settlement if you win. And remember, if you lose, you generally won't owe any fees. So you may still have to cover some cost. So I hope this video helps clear up the mystery of personal injury lawyer is in New York. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them into the comments below. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon so you never miss the update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.